Good morning, students. Class 11 English Reader, Book Hornbill. Today we'll read the second poem that is named as The Laburnum Top by Ted Hughes. The laburnum top is silent, quite still, in the afternoon yellow September sunlight, a few leaves yellowing, all its seeds fallen. Till the goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup, a suddenness, a startlement at a branch end. Then, sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt, she enters the thickness and the machine starts up, of chitterings and a tremor of wings and thrillings. The whole tree trembles and thrills. It is the engine of her family. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end, showing her bared face identity mask. Then, with airy, delicate whistle chirrup whisperings, she launches away towards the infinite, and the laburnum subsides to empty. This is a beautiful poem in which the poet has used the laburnum tree and goldfinch, the yellow bird, as a symbol of life and its fluctuations. In this poem, the poet describes how the visit of a goldfinch changes the laburnum tree. The goldfinch transforms the tree and makes it come alive as the cheeks of the goldfinch start to rustle and chirp on seeing her. Rustle like they're making a kind of sound which we can say resembles to a sound of dry leaves. Now, once the goldfinch leaves the tree, it becomes quiet and still again. The laburnum tree symbolizes the pattern of our life in general, which is usually dull and you can say colorless. The goldfinch breaks the usual pattern and makes it lively. So here we can understand that without the goldfinch, the laburnum tree is just like another tree. Or in other words, we can say it is the attitude of a person towards life that makes life meaningful and worth living. So it depends upon the attitude of individuals to make their life more meaningful and worth living. Now, the first three lines of the poem are stating that the poet is describing a beautiful sunny autumn. The laburnum tree is silent and still, not moving. It is laden with yellow leaves and yellow flowers in September. Its leaves have turned yellow because of the autumn season, and all its seeds have fallen. The next stanza explains that suddenly the goldfinch comes on the laburnum tree making short high pitched sound. Now the goldfinch has her nest in the tree. This is the reason she has come here, and her cheeks are resting in the nest. Now on the mother's return, a sudden movement is there in the tree. You can see because the mother has come, so the babies are very much excited. Her little ones are excited on her arrival and they are chirping. The cautious mother enters the tree with great care so that no predators can come to know that her babies are resting in this nest. Now, cautious means she is very much careful because she need to, we can say, protect her babies against the predators who may come and eat them. The poet has compared the alert, abrupt, and sleek movement of the goldfinch with that of a lizard. The goldfinch has been called the engine of a family. Just as we know that engines start up the machine, so here her arrival in the nest has suddenly started up the silent machine. The young ones are resting in the nest and they have started chirping and making noise. By feeding her young ones, she had added fuel to the machine. As a result, the cheeks are making this noise and they have got the energy to get more active. After feeding her cheeks, the goldfinch flies up and rests on the end of a branch of the tree. Her identity is not allowed, is not seen, as it is sitting behind the yellow flowers and yellowing leaves of the tree, the laburnum tree, as its color is also yellow. Goldfinch is a small yellow bird. Then with airy delicate. Now the word airy means in a very strange, or you can say a mysterious way. While whistling and chirping, she launches away. Launches means flies away in the towards the infinite, that is towards the sky, which is infinite. And the laburnum subsides to empty. Now subsides means it again becomes silent, just as earlier. So as you saw that the babies are happy, but suddenly what happens after some time, the goldfinch makes a strange short high pitched sound. Then she flies away towards the infinite sky. The laburnum tree becomes silent again after the departure of the goldfinch, and everything seems to be the same as it was before the arrival of the goldfinch. So it's a beautiful comparison between laburnum and the goldfinch, which are as I told you, being symbolized as the life and its fluctuations. How there is a change in the behavior of the laburnum tree when the goldfinch is near to it and when it is away from it. So here we have completed this poem. Along with this video, I'll share the solutions of the exercises of this poem. You read the poem, go through the video, try to understand. If you have any queries, let me know in the feedback in our WhatsApp group. Till then, thank you class.